Hello everybody. This week we will talk about conference and trade show marketing. If you are doing any kind of trade show, conference, event, local event, or experiential marketing, this is for you. Local and national events have started to take a lot of traction because learning is a big part of what's happening in the business industry right now. You might be running a conference for the machinery industry or for the flooring industry, or let's say this might be a national conference, or you might want to do a local event, right? Like a very basic local event in your own city. And the purpose of this makes a difference as well. So when you're building the marketing strategy and trying to get traffic to your site, to your event, or you're trying to get people to register for your event, your purpose is very, very important. And if you are trying to monetize and how you are trying to monetize. So let's start from the smallest to the largest, Joe. If I'm trying to do a very basic local event, what are my options? What would you ask me first before you actually build a plan for me to market that event?
So the first question is, what's the objective? Right? Okay. That always has to be the first question.
Yeah.
Am I trying to monetize this event through merely ticket sales?
Yeah.
Am I trying to generate leads from this event?
Mm-hmm.
So overall, what is my objective? It could be even just brand awareness, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's step number one. Find out what the objective is before you go ahead and start building out a strategy.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Let's say it's a local event. Let's say that people nationwide are going to be attending this event. And let's say I am trying to make money from ticket sales. Mm-hmm. What are my options if I'm trying to have a local conference or a trade show or an event there? Ideally, they're the same thing. What are my options in terms of building traffic? First of all, what kind of a structure do I need?
Yeah.
Second of all, what should be my marketing mediums?
Yeah. So again, since it is an event, it's most likely in the near future, near to intermediate future.
Mm-hmm.
You really are limited on options as far as, SEO's out of the question.
Mm-hmm.
So really it's content marketing through social platforms, through PPC.
Mm-hmm.
That's really your top channels right there, because you're trying to generate visibility and traffic in a short period of time.
Got it. So let's break it down. First of all, the objective of your event or trade show or conference. Mm-hmm. Most trade shows and conferences make money from ticket sales, and they make money from sponsorships as well. So you have to organize that. You might have an existing conference or trade show and you're looking to bring more traffic or bring more eyeballs. If you are trying to target a local event, you can use something like an Eventbrite and you can charge for that.
You can create an event on Facebook.
You can create an event on Facebook and you can charge for that. And there are some pricing integrations that they do. I think they charge like 3-4%. And they add it on top of the ticket sales, and you can create your entire landing page on that platform and market it on that platform. It will get some eyeballs. You can make it a premium event, etc., etc. But if you genuinely want to make this a firm event, you will need a website, you will need to be visible. So the different aspects play into the conversation then. If you are currently organizing or plan on organizing a conference or a trade show, what you need is, the first thing you need is, we suggest you need a WordPress website with the content, with the descriptions of everything that you're doing, with the agenda, and then whatever you're doing with the speakers. So you want to leverage the different content that you generate for the conference and in that conference. The more content you have, the more angles you will have to market. So content marketing, SEO is a big part of this, right? So if I'm organizing a trade show or a conference, how can I get traffic from Google for people who are looking for a conference?
Well, I need to make sure that I'm consistently publishing content on my site that is relevant to the industry, that of the attendees that I'm potentially trying to get. And again, SEO will only work if this is an ongoing conference, right? The first time that I'm launching this conference, I'm gonna have to pay to get some visibility. I can potentially leverage my sponsors that already have existing sites, that already have an existing following of my desired attendee. However, my site itself is gonna be very difficult to get that exposure initially. So I'm gonna have to implement a paid strategy while, in parallel, start building my SEO. But it might not be till year 2 that I start actually generating some organic traffic and organic visibility that turn into
actual
an attendee.
Ticket sales.
Correct.
Yeah, got it. So SEO and content marketing is definitely part of it. You want to invest in it. It depends on if you're a brand new conference or an event or a trade show, or if you've been in business or you've been doing this for a while. doesn't really matter how many attendees you have. You could have 1,000 attendees, you could have 10 attendees. Doesn't change what you have to do. You might be doing a very unique mastermind. That's another keyword. That's another thing that a lot of people are doing right now. Instead of charging $500 for a day of conference, a lot of people are doing these masterminds. They charge $10,000 for 3 days. And it works because a lot of this, again, is networking. So you want to take advantage of that angle. So content marketing is one.